Are you kidding me? All right, Arkanoth here. You're probably wondering why I'm standing at this portion of the village on top of here. Well, today we are going to tear down this house right behind us, and we're going to build our own little house slash manor here to rule over this village like we said beforehand. And perhaps we'll even rebuild that village behind us. But first things first, before we tear down that building, we need to collect some resources. I've already went ahead and went in creative on a flat world and designed the home that I want to build. I know how many resources we need too. And I've already taken a look around this area. I know that we've got some jungle nearby. I know that we have the cherry blossom nearby. But we don't really need the cherry blossom or the jungle. But I also, earlier when we explored this way to where the treasure was, I actually saw a glimpse of a dark oak forest over there. So I went over there and checked it out, and near that dark oak forest we actually have a spruce forest as well. So I'm gonna head on over there, and we're gonna go ahead and get a bunch of wood. We need several stacks of oak, and then probably about 2 stacks of of spruce. Actually, I think we only need 1 stack of spruce spruce logs. So, before we head out though, I need to clear out my my inventory. Oh, that is fairly full. So, on second thought, how about I create a chest real quick? Once I remember where I put my crafting box. Do I have it in my hand? No, I don't. Okay, I must have taken it down into the cave with me last episode. So I'll just make a new one up here. Call it good. Let's go ahead and make it up here, next to where I'm going to be building the new house. Our house, our home, my home, however you want to say it. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get that built up real quick. Right there. We also have this lead, which is awesome, so we'll be able to lead around the horse and whatnot. Maybe I'll be able to... Actually, can you build saddles now? No? Oh, okay. I will uncheck craftable and we'll do all. Oh, we can. Okay, so iron and 3 leather. That's doable. So maybe we'll get the horse going eventually too. And then as far as stone goes, what does everything cost? I need a lot there. Ooh, Stonecutter. I need granite for Stonecutter? Really? Oh, I can make... Ah, okay, that's awesome. I wonder if a Stonecutter will allow me to more efficiently cut stone. I guess we'll find out with that. But I do want to make that. We got the iron, so we can. Anyways, let's stop getting sidetracked. I need some chest to unload some stuff. Don't want that. You know what? Let's go ahead and get a little bit of wood, so that way I can craft a couple chests. Craft both of those, then I will place the chest right here. And let's go ahead and offload this. So I do need deep slate. I already have a little over 4 stacks. I actually need, I think, about 6 stacks, so I'll be collecting some more of that. I do need stone, so we'll be collecting some more stone. I need a full stack of stone. That won't be too difficult. But for the most part, I think we need to get some more. Definitely need to get some more mining tools and some axes. So in that case, I think I need to run down to the cave real quick and grab my... need to grab my copper that I left down there. And in the meantime, let's go ahead and get that going. We also need some more coal or charcoal. So I'm going to run on over to... I'm going to run on down to the cave, and then I will bring you guys back. So see you soon. So I just got back from the cave, and I actually found a lot of extra goodies. It turns out that I had some iron ingots in there and some copper ingots in there as well. And a lot of raw copper actually, and some raw iron. So I ended up making some extra axes and some pickaxes to get things going. And you know what? Since I have the iron ingot now, I wanted to check and see what that stonecutter can do. So let's go ahead and craft one of these. I'll just place it over here, and let's take a look. You know what? Since I know I need some tile stairs, let's go ahead and see how many this gives me. So usually it takes, I think, like, want to say 8. No. How many does it usually take? Let's see here. How many does it usually take to get stairs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it usually takes 6, and you only get 4. So let's see what this one gives me. Plus, I can go straight to tiled, which is awesome. So, oh, it's 1 for 1. That's amazing. Okay, that is great. And then I also went ahead down there and mined up some more deep slate because I know that we were going to need a lot more. We're going to need more cobblestone too later, but I can grab that later. But anyways, let's, I don't want to lose all this, so let's go ahead and stick all that in there. The granite in there, get some torches just in case we need it, and I also have a shovel just in case we need it. We got 2 shovels actually, which is great. So let's go ahead and head out, and I'm going to show you where I found that oak forest at. It's actually not too far away. I was just along the water. You know, just skirting around the edge and ran right into it. Yeah, dark oak is actually one of my favorites to build out of, along with spruce. They both look great. And I think it's going to look awesome having the house / manor over there, just right over the edge of the water. Just going to look phenomenal. So anyways, let's get into the boat and let's go get the stuff that we need. I don't know why I placed well, I can't remember. Did I place those blocks there? I don't think I did. But anyways, we're gonna scurry right on over and head on over there. There's the treasure ship that we almost died at. So how's everybody liking the series so far? Do you guys like the longer videos? Do you like the more edited, shorter videos? Let me know, and we'll just go along with it and see what we can do. I do know that not having to edit so much is helpful for me, but if you guys like the more edited videos, then so be it. I'll just, do what needs to be done. And I also found out the ammonite armor is actually for those guys. I didn't realize you could put armor on them, which is awesome. I still haven't looked into the Heart of the Sea yet. So I'll have to look into that. I just gotten busy, with all the other series I'm doing, and then life, and working my full-time real job. So I just have to do what I can for now. Yeah, there is the dark oak forest, and yeah. And then, I'm not sure if you can tell, but off in the distance you can actually see the spruce trees behind it, which we also need those too. So one dangerous thing about the dark oak forest is they tend to be, well, rather dark, so we might have to deal with some mobs. Hopefully not too many, though. And I'm going to need probably 1, 2, 3, 4, probably 5 or 6 stacks of dark oak wood. I think I'm also going to grab some saplings while we're here, too. So that way I can start growing it closer to home. That'd be great. Alright. Let me out. Oh, shift. Okay. Forgot how to get out for a second. But anyways, let's get to chopping. I think I might do a montage of this and go from there, but just in case, I'll just keep rambling on. How's life for everyone? For me, recently, my cat actually got out, so I'm not too happy about that. Unfortunately, my brother-in-law, he left the door open to my house, and my cat got out. He's been actually gone for 3 days now. I'm pretty worried. I'm hoping he comes home soon. I've been around the block a few times, but I so far haven't really had much luck. It's kind of worrying, actually. Oh, there's a creeper! No creeper. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah. I said no, creeper. Whew. I don't want to blow this stuff up. I need all the wood I can get. See, like I said, unfortunately, because this is a dark area. See, there's another creeper over there. They spawn. So let's see if we can avoid that as much as possible. Luckily, these dark oak trees, they actually give you quite a bit. I like to do a spiral up there so that way I can get to the top and collect it a little more easier. It just makes it a bit easier to get all the wood without having to fight it. Which is nice. I'm worried about that creeper over there. He's eyeballing me rather harshly. You stay over there, creeper. Don't need you blowing up on me. Grab the dark oak. We'll stick to the outskirts for right now. Yeah. We already almost have a full stack. That's great. And as soon as we get this full stack, we'll move on over to the spruce. I think I only need 1 stack of spruce for the house I want to build. So the house I'm going to build, it's going to be mostly out of dark oak, deep slate, and spruce. I'm going to use some bookshelves. I'm going to use some trap doors, and it's gonna be an awesome place once we're done. You'll have to just trust me on that. Oh no, this one wasn't built quite the way I was liking it. Oh well, I was still able to get everything. But yeah. Anyways, I've just been RL's been kicking my butt lately. Just really worried about my cat. He's my best bud, you know. I miss him a lot. I'm hoping that eventually he makes it home on his own, but every night I've been going out looking for him, and so far I haven't had any luck, but I'm hoping that changes. I'm hoping I can find him eventually. I've asked the neighbors and they haven't seen him either, so I'm keeping hope up though. I'm hoping I find him. It's never fun having a piece of your family gone, and you don't know where they are, or if they're okay, if they're hurt. But everyone keeps telling me that cats are tough and they're mischievous, and they'll just show up one day and you'll just be out of the blue. And I hope they're right. I sincerely hope they're right. Let's see here. How many stacks do we got so far? Oh, almost got 2 stacks. That is awesome. Yeah, that's one great thing about these dark oak trees is they give you a lot of wood. It's also the reason why I love building out of them, because one tree gets you quite a bit. Just chopping some wood. What's your guys' favorite wood to build out of? My absolute favorite that I build out of quite a bit when I can find it is the white wood, the white oak. But lately I have not had much luck finding them. It's like in the Pokemon series that I've been playing, that if you guys have watched that at all, the Pokerevival. The desert setting in that one, I actually chose the white oak because it looked really nice. And I enjoyed it quite a bit. I should have brought a bed with me. Oh no. You know what? We are... Are you kidding me? You get out of my... Get out of my boat, dang you. we're actually going to head back home real quick. Make it daylight this time, and I'm probably going to grab a bed with me. So I will go do that real quick. Try to make sure we don't get hit by any drowns with tridents. Like that one time when I don't even know how he hit me in the ship when we were in there. I think the second episode. That was crazy and insane. Like those tridents, I need to get me some of those. Like those are way awesome. I didn't realize that they could, shoot through the wood like that. Or maybe the drown just has some crazy angle. I'm not sure. Either way, he definitely got me. I'm just glad we were able to make it back and get all of our stuff and get the heart of the sea. That no, the heart of the sea was from the treasure, but regardless, we got all of our stuff back. But yeah, right there where that house is where we're going to build the new one, and it's going to be awesome. And now that I know what the Stonecutter does, that's going to save a lot too. Originally, if that Stonecutter, before I found out that Stonecutter, I was actually going to have to get, I think, probably like 8 stacks of deep slate, which would have taken a long time. So that definitely saves me quite a bit of time. I'm happy about that. Let's go ahead and sleep. Sleeping through the night. Oh, okay. Good morning, everyone. Anyways, let's get back over there and start collecting some more wood. So yeah, this video is going to be more or less just me collecting resources to build the house, and then we'll get it built up and have a place to call our own instead of, shacking up in one of the villagers' homes. Yeah, you got to stand on your own feet eventually. I'm definitely grateful that they, let me borrow on their homes temporarily. I think I'm going to have to breed out some villagers too, because it doesn't seem like there's enough there for the iron golem to spawn anymore. Probably make some shears and shear the local sheep. Perhaps I need to get a pen going for them too. Oh, you know what? I said I was going to get a bed, and I forgot to grab the darn bed. Hello, everybody. So, unfortunately, after this point in the video, I lost all of my commentary audio, so all I have is the gameplay footage. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of a montage showing the build process and everything taken down. I'm definitely a little frustrated about it because I did lose about 2 hours of commentary, which was definitely not very fun. Wow, look at that sunset. Isn't it gorgeous? But anyways, if you guys are liking the videos, please like, comment, and ring that bell notification. And hit that subscribe button. Here's a little bit of sneak peek. Oh, another one. Oh, okay. And the montage is starting right now. Alrighty, welcome back everybody. Hope you enjoyed the montage of this beautiful home slash manor being built. I'm going to go ahead and do a walk around and just show it off a little bit. Let's go ahead and check it out. So here's the outsides. I went ahead and built the roof out of deep slate. Did a little bit of chimney over here. We got the fire pit going on top, which is a awesome attachment for the house. On the edges I did some bookshelves, some trap doors. Overall I really like it a lot. I think it was really good and did a great job. Here's the front porch. I had a lot of fun building and designing this house. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. On the inside there's not really too much because I just haven't decided what to do with the inside yet. I do love how this fireplace turned out with the chimney, and then the floating staircase was great and awesome. I like all the views that I was able to squeeze out of this home over the ocean and overlooking the sunken ship that had the treasure and everything, and the docks of our humble beginnings and the home that we stayed in. I think eventually I'm going to get everything moved over into here, clear all the chests I had over there, and in the chest that's in the front right down there. After that, we'll probably continue on to next episode. During this build, I actually encountered a lot of creepers and mobs coming into the village constantly. So I'm thinking next episode we're probably going to secure it and get things a little bit safer. And also probably need to start breeding some villagers because I don't think we have very many left. I might need to go to the other village over across the water with a boat and snag a couple of them to try to repopulate this town. Before I do that though, I'm going to definitely make it a bit safer. But again, everybody, if you like the videos, please hit that like button, hit that bell notification, leave a comment, and subscribe. See you next episode.